Jibber.
Jibber, and we're back at it again.
Hello, people.
As soon as a fucking bunch of cars decide to go past.
That's alright, they're gone now.
They're gone now. Hello, everybody.
Yes, hello.
Welcome back to Noobearian Jibber.
Jibbing and jabbing.
As we do. Second episode.
Big stuff.
Yeah, we were going to record this last week.
But there was just too many logistics issues.
Yep. There was pirates and shit stopping us. And yeah, we just couldn't record. But we'll try and do this weekly if we can.
Yeah, I want at least every 2 weeks maybe.
Yeah.
But really, ideally, it's obviously a weekly thing.
Yes.
Weekly.
So we do somewhat apologise about that, but
if anyone actually cares.
Yeah, I don't think you do. I think you're just glad to hear our beautiful little voices.
Yes, well, maybe not little voices, but
big voices. Big boy voices.
Big boy voices.
Well, it's been 2 weeks since we have last recorded. How have your 2 weeks been?
I thought it was 3 weeks.
Has it been?
Yeah, it's been 3 weeks.
Shit. No.
Yeah.
No, because we've only missed one.
No, because I remember the weekend of us recording was the boxing and the UFC, and then there was 294, and then we've just had Ngannou versus Fury. That's 3 weekends. 3 weeks. But to answer your question, they've been pretty uneventful. Obviously, we went to the cinema.
Yep.
One day.
We'll talk about that in a bit.
Yeah. Just been working, man. Really, just been working this job.
Lovely.
Putting the fence in. So that's all good. Getting nice and wet in this lovely British weather.
Oh, it's been raining a beaut this week.
Oh, isn't it just? I had wet pants yesterday.
Oh, lovely.
Luckily we finished early though, so it's alright.
Yeah.
But yeah, other than that, mate, everything I've done, I think I've seen you.
Fair enough. Yeah.
All the fighting and the boxing and that, I think I've seen you.
Lovely. Yeah.
What about you, man? What have you been up to?
I get fairly uneventful. I did release an album.
Oh yes,
that dropped in Halloween. We'll go a bit more depth in that later. Jesus,
nice one.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Halloween's just passed. It's November the 1st.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Halloween. You will be missed. My little house, I live in a house share with staff and that, and they did a little Halloween event.
Oh yeah.
Got to carve a pumpkin and
oh, is that what that was?
Yeah, did some bobbing with apple bobbing, and I smashed it. Absolutely fucking.
I bet that mouth gobbles up some shit, boy.
You fucking know it, boy. I was like chomped straight out. I think you would have been proud. That was, I think, the fastest thing I've ever done in my life.
Anything you do with your mouth, mate, I'm proud.
Actually, everyone else as well shit at it.
Yeah, fair play. I reckon I'd be pretty crap. I've got a pretty small mouth.
Yeah. I don't know. It's your teeth screw.
That's wrong.
But yeah, no, that was a nice, fun little thing that they did for us. I think a lot of it came out of the staff's pocket, so it's appreciated at least. Nice. And something to do. And then we saw my sister, which you came over for.
I did.
Did some more Halloween shenanigans, like make ghosts and
sexy little blonde bird. Probably cut that out.
Not my sister.
No, not your sister, but the other one. The one who sat next to your sister.
Well, I'm sure she won't listen to this.
What, your sister? Or
the
blonde bird?
Either. Well, I hope not.
You weren't going to cut it out, are you? No. Oh dear. Anyway, moving on.
But yeah, no, other than that, nothing too eventful. Just been, like I said, when I've gone out, it's pretty much I've seen you.
Yeah, that's true.
Been to the pub, I think, once to see some other friends, but nothing exciting to tell there really. Nice. Just the pub.
Just the pub.
Can't go wrong.
No,
you can, but it's pub, innit?
Didn't they look well dodgy?
With the people all in front of us.
Yeah.
They got a dog, I think.
Yeah, no, but they went away and they walked their dog and they come back very quick, like they was getting a body out of the car.
Oh, maybe they were. Last time it was the bucket people, and now we got.
See, look, there was a flash as well. That's a knife.
I think it might be a phone, mate. Yep.
Trying to make it exciting.
Well, I'm sure our listeners are absolutely thrilled right now.
Just imagine though, he was like witnessing a murder, and he's like, "Oh my
Just
god, guys!" Like,
recording.
whoa, and then you got to sit here and edit it. You got to sit here and edit it, and then post it.
Would we not report to the police first?
Just in case anyone hears this, yes, of course we would, but I could really give a shit.
Yeah, to be fair, he probably deserved it. Whoever
Probably
is dead.
We are in
if there
Medway.
is a dead body, exactly. The tide is in right now. What is this? The River Medway.
This is the River
The
Medway. Yes.
River Medway is looking lovely. Surprisingly, the abandoned ship. What is that ship?
It's just a ship.
Just a ship.
It's just a little boat.
But why is it there?
I
Why has no
don't know.
one moved it?
I don't know.
It looks like it's been there for a very long
Oh,
time.
bruv, it's been there for ages. Ages. Me and Ryan and Tom spoke about that in depth once.
Oh yeah.
It's like, why don't you just move it? Get a crane.
Right.
Just move it.
Right? It's not that hard. Unless it's got historical value, but
Maybe.
I feel
but
like there'd be more signs and shit around.
Yeah,
If
it's
it
a
were.
pretty... It's an eyesore, isn't it, really? Like the water tower next to the Strand.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of dig it.
Yeah, only for nostalgic reasons.
Like aesthetic.
Going down the Strand! Woo!
No, not the Strand. No.
Oh, the boat.
The boat. Sorry. Yeah.
Oh.
Fuck. Yeah. The Strand is a fucking shit.
Oh, yeah, well, I know. Used to...
Absolute shit.
do you remember Pokemon Go?
Yeah. Yeah.
Used to... I have people who can back this up as well, but we used to... When it was like really late at night, used to go down there, and instead of like walking around the Strand, because there's no one there, I literally drove my car up and down the Strand,
Oh,
like
yeah.
round near where the train track was, and round
Yeah,
all
yeah.
that shit. That was good. That was fun. Make all your eggs hatch without having to walk
Oh, lovely.
because you're driving
Yeah.
nice and slow.
For those who don't know, in Medway, there's a little place called the Strand, and it's like a little beach.
Well, it's a park.
It's like a little park by the beach, and it used to be quite popular back in the day, and there's like a swimming pool there. There used to be like this little train you could sit on and go around the park.
Mm-hmm.
They
It's
used to-
connected to another
Was
park.
there a zoo and aquarium at one point?
I don't remember that.
I think
I remember we was walking back to the car once, and my sister booted a ball and it whacked me right in the face. That was fun.
But now it's a bit fucked. It's a bit derelict. It's something you'd see in a fucking horror movie. I don't think anyone goes in there now.
I don't know, it looks pretty busy on the weekends, to be fair.
Fair enough.
And they always have the fairground.
Yeah, but like compared to what it used to be, I think it's a lot different.
Yeah. Yeah, but nothing's like it used to be, mate. I'm not like I used to be.
I guess, but like,
Neither are you.
no, not at all.
Even from when I met you.
No.
5 years ago. I think we've all changed.
Have I changed in a good way or a bad way since you met me?
Can it just be a normal change?
What is it?
Just a change.
Okay.
It's not affected you in a negative way or a positive. You just
Do you
different
like me more
person.
now back then, Mitch? That's what I'm asking.
Love you all the same, buddy.
Is one the question, not the answer.
You're a shit cunt. I hate you.
I used to be in my prime when you met me. Now look at me.
Your prime at 19.
Yeah.
18.
I peaked at peaked at my
Peaked at 18, 19.
yeah.
I peaked at 18, 19. My life's gone drastically downhill since then.
Oh.
This has turned into a therapy session. I
Has
forgot
it
what we
been?
were recording.
Yeah.
But yeah, okay, so what are we talking about then?
What are we talking about? Let me just get the old list up because we are professional at our
Mhm.
list. So last time we spoke, it was just before the KSI Logan Paul boxing
yes.
fights. It literally happened that weekend. What a shitter! Oh my god!
Yeah, I wasn't happy the entire time I was watching anything.
Listen, I wasn't expecting anything professional. I know most of them weren't proper fighters. You know, they're YouTubers or shit like that, or some of them hadn't been in a lot of boxing fights before. I think you
Yeah.
said, but that was
It was atrocious.
appalling.
We won't touch too much on any fights other than Logan Paul and KSI's fights.
Yeah, I don't really remember anything.
Well, I remember the fight before that one was that fucking Salt Pappy guy versus that other guy, and that Salt Pappy guy knocked out, I think,
Oh,
which
yeah,
went a few rounds. But no, the Logan Paul Dylan Danis fight was fucking atrocious.
Dylan Danis was...
Oh my Christ. He threw like 4 punches the whole fight.
And tried putting him in a headlock.
Tried to take him down.
Just dumb. Just fucking dumb.
I think he should have been disqualified. He was disqualified. I think he should have been disqualified earlier.
But apparently, Logan Paul did something first that would have got him disqualified, but because all that happened at the same... I don't know. I didn't really read too much into it. But apparently he should have been disqualified first.
From what I saw, Logan come out of that with more respect from me than...
To be fair, out of all the YouTubers I saw fight,
and he dealt with it well. You know, he wasn't getting aggressive or angry. He's just being like, "I'm trying to take me down," and that you loser. So that was quite good.
Oh yeah. To be fair, out of the 3, he did the best. But the KSI fight, that was abysmal and boring.
On both Tommy and KSI's parts.
Yeah,
both of them. Terrible.
Tragic.
Absolutely terrible.
Looking
back at it, Tommy did win, but KSI was bouncing. He's just doing starfish jump.
He was having a little exercise session. I don't know what that was about. I hope next time they've learned from this, and next time they both put a bit more oomph into their fights.
And Tommy called himself a real boxer, but now he's just called himself the king of the the king of the mixed boxing, or whatever.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said he's like the top dog of the fucking combined sports boxing or whatever it was. Yeah, man, it was dumb. It was dumb. So, yeah.
I think he's just trying to chase the fame that his brother has, really. And let's be honest, I don't think that would happen. Just because you relate to someone famous does not make you famous.
That's not necessarily true.
But I feel like people like that don't earn their fame 9 out of 10 times. There's a few times where you're like, oh, this person's good. Sometimes you don't realize some people are related.
Yeah, that's true. I'm
trying to think of an example, but I can't.
What's that bird who plays Robin in Stranger Things? She's the daughter of fucking what's his face, and what's her name?
Brilliant.
No, she's the daughter of Uma Thurman and someone, isn't she?
Oh, you're right.
What's it? Ethan Hawke.
Yep. They're both very famous, and you wouldn't think that.
No, I didn't know.
No.
I didn't know until I saw some interview or something. But yeah.
But, no. Appalling boxing. Do better. That's all I'll say. Just do better.
Or don't fucking do it.
Yeah.
It was just so bad.
But, and then, was it that weekend was also...
There was some UFC. I'll only touch on the main fight, because there's a lot of fighting's happened since we've been here.
Remember last time on the podcast when Mitch said Volkanovski was pound by pound the best UFC fighter? His face right now.
I'm just a bit upset you said my name again.
So
it's too late now.
Someone honking at us.
Yeah. No, not at us. Someone down there. Anyway, well, that was a different UFC event. That was the weekend after.
Wait, first 1 second. So originally we were going to keep Mitch's name anonymous. We were just going to call him the Bear.
Keep both our names anonymous. I've not said your name.
Yeah, but you call me Noodles anyway. That is my name. I
suppose so.
But
why can't I have a nickname?
I don't know what happened. I don't even remember.
You didn't even think about it.
Even after going through the whole podcast and listening through it again, editing it, I still did not catch on that I'd said his name. I didn't know until he pointed it out to me.
Yeah, man, like a good few times.
I know, sorry. I apologise for that, but
right.
The jig is up.
It's too late.
Yes.
It can't be Noobearian Jibber Jabber now.
There's no bear.
Anyway, UFC.
Yep.
Sadiq Youssef versus Edson Barboza was fucking cracking fight.
It was.
Cracking fight.
That was.
Edson Barboza nearly got knocked out in the first round, and then he turned it right round, man. He won the whole fight, all 5 rounds. All 4 rounds, should I say? So that's good. Or was it 3-2? I think so. That was good. But the weekend after was 294.
Yep.
Which was obviously Hamzat versus Usman, which wasn't as good as I was expecting it to be.
I was expecting a bit more of a brawl.
But apparently, Hamzat broke his hand in the first round, so that's why he kind of coasted the second 2 and 3.
Okay.
Apparently, I don't know how true that is, but that was out there.
Okay, that's the first I've heard about that.
But yeah, no, it wasn't a fantastic thing. I reckon if it was a 5-round fight, I think Usman would have won, personally. So yeah, fair play to both of them.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they did. That was a good. I mean, it could have been a better fight, but it was a good fight.
It was all right.
Yeah,
it was a bit of a grappling match, to be honest.
Yeah,
but I suppose when you got a broken hand, you don't want to punch things.
No, I don't think I could.
So it depends how angry you are.
True. Yeah.
But, yeah, and then the main event, which actually hurts my heart and soul now still.
Yep.
Is Volkanovski.
He did not want to say that.
I don't want to say this. Volkanovski, my man, my guy. He gets knocked out with a head kick by a wrestler in round 1.
I know.
In round 1.
Who would have saw it coming?
Oh, mate, I thought if anything that fight would have gone the distance.
Yeah.
Like it did the first time. I had Volkanovski for a knockout all the distance. I did not have Islam for a first round KO.
No, not at all. Not at all. So it's not really. I mean, he has had knockouts, but it's normally like
he's
on
usually
the floor
a wrestler
and shit like that. So to see him do a head kick and knock fucking
that head kick was present in the first fight as well. It was present in the first fight. Yeah, and he set it up well. He went to the body a couple of times this time, and then So Volkanovski's obviously tucked his head into his hands and gone down a little bit.
Yep.
And it's just, and it did literally just crack the top of his dome.
It was, yeah. It wasn't like a...
Just boom. And yeah, he went down. It looked like he went to go straight back up, but Islam was obviously on top of him straight away.
It was
over. It was not what I was expecting. I'm disappointed and upset for him.
Yeah, but... Both Usman and Volkanovski had 11 days.
11 days notice, to be fair. Yeah,
and they both, for 11 days training, I think they, did all right.
Not good enough, man.
I know.
But now I don't think Volkanovski can try for lightweight unless it's a different champion, because obviously he's fought Makhachev twice now.
Yep.
And this 2-0.
Yeah. So I'm saying, but it is what it is.
Oh well, could be worse.
Yeah.
Could not have the UFC.
That is true.
That won't be fun.
What have we got next for UFC?
I think there's some this weekend, but it's not massive. But next weekend's 295. Obviously, John Jones has pulled out now because he's injured. I don't think
ripped his tits.
He ripped his tit off of his chest plate or something. So that's good.
Silly John Jones.
So now Stipe's not fighting now because obviously he wanted to fight for the belt.
Yep.
So now we've got Tom Aspinall, who I'm a big fan of.
I like him, yeah.
Versus Sergey Pavlovich, who yet again I'm a big fan of. They are both.
That'd be a good fight.
Both of them have got an average fight time of less than 2.5 minutes.
So it's probably going to be a quick one.
So it's going to be a quick one. Someone's going to get knocked out or submitted very quickly, but it's going to be a knockout. It's going to be a knockout. I think Tom takes it. I think Tom's too fast for Pavlovich.
Okay.
So that's my prediction for that.
Interesting.
And then obviously that's not the main event, obviously.
Yep.
Because we've got championship fight for the light heavyweight.
Yep.
With Pereira and Prochazka.
What you got on that?
Oh, that's a tough question. I think it's going to be Pereira's toughest fight of his fight.
Yeah.
But his career, sorry. But I don't know, man. Prochazka's wild. Prochazka's so wild and just strong. I'm going to say Pereira.
Yeah. I want Pereira to win. You got someone you want to win, someone who you think's going to win.
Yeah, that's what happened last time.
Yeah, maybe we should stop predicting things and
stop it. I think Prochazka might take it, man.
Okay.
I think so. I think he's been out of it for a while. He's been training, meditating, because he lives that samurai lifestyle.
Yep.
So I think, I don't know, it's an even fight for me, man, because they're both just knockout people.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I think
a good one.
It's P versus P.
Yeah, we'll be talking about that one next podcast, I imagine. But speaking of other sporting events, last weekend we just had the Tyson Fury versus Francis Ngannou fight.
That was a shocker. Interesting.
Was a shocker. I must say, watching it was a bit annoying having an hour gap between the second to last fight and the last fight. I don't watch a lot of boxing, so
Did you see why I left?
Yeah, that was so shit.
I think it was more than an hour as well.
Yeah, I mean, didn't mind the live performance,
Of course.
but like
That was
at least that's something to watch.
Do you see how many famous people were there, man?
Yeah,
It was loads of
Eminem
people.
was there.
Eminem, fucking Rio Ferdinand, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Who's the dude from wrestling? Vincent McMahon.
Vince McMahon was there. Obviously, loads of old boxers. were there.
Yeah. That's crazy. But holy shit! So before the fights came on, I don't know why I had a gut feeling that Ngannou was going to win, and everyone laughed at me. Everyone pointed and laughed, and they're like, "Oh yeah, well if he loses, we're all gonna punch you in the arm," and because we watched it with a bunch of friends, and no, I wouldn't have guessed the fight would have gone past 3 rounds, but for it to go to the whole way, there's
That
no
was
way.
shock. Ngannou's performance was. He did so well.
So well. Everyone was shouting because there was like a training video that came out. And
Yeah.
apparently he was like really stiff and slow, so everyone was like, "Oh, he's gonna get raped." But he did so well.
He did very well against one of supposedly the best heavyweights of all time.
Right, the undefeated champ, and he knocked him down with his non-dominant hand.
Mm-hmm.
If he had caught him with his fucking right,
If his big hand, yeah.
I don't think Tyson could have taken it. I'll be honest, because I don't think I've ever seen Tyson be rocked like that before.
Deontay Wilder fights, man.
Did he?
Yeah. In the first fight, he got knocked down in the last round. Nearly, mate, I'm surprised the ref didn't call it off there and then.
You know what? I
But
think,
he got up and he won the rest of the round.
yeah, I think I saw the one that they did after.
And the second one, I don't think he was knocked down.
No.
I think he dominated Wilder in the second fight. And then the third fight, he was knocked down. But he eventually won.
Yeah.
With a knockout again, I think. But yeah, man, he has been
Oh,
hit
fair
like that
enough.
before.
It's the first time I've seen him been hit like that before.
But it was quite funny to me, man, because I'm a big fan of Tyson. I think he is a good boxer. I don't know, something wasn't right about him this time round. He didn't seem like himself.
He did seem more timid.
He didn't seem like himself at all. No, I don't know, not even timid. He just didn't seem right.
I get what
Just
you
didn't
mean.
seem right. I don't know what it was about him, but
He didn't have that energy.
he didn't have that energy.
didn't
Like
have that
usually on his
energy,
ring
sorry.
walks, he's like, but he was just sitting there, fucking dead face. I was like,
I feel like he found out some bad news right before he left or
yeah.
something.
I don't know. Maybe he lost one.
He had like a little nap. They showed him having a little nap. I wonder if he had a bad dream.
He dropped his ice cream cone.
He got raped by the Cookie Monster or something. It's just
All that.
deeply disturbed him. So he couldn't get out of his mind. But I'll tell you what. I don't know if this is cringy or not, but I could see like Mike Tyson's boxing in Ngannou, because I know he did a lot of training with Tyson.
Yeah, he did. No, I think that a lot of that is credit to Mike Tyson, hands down.
He was doing the double jab.
Yeah,
like,
man, he was.
It was like,
Well, he was the smaller fighter, which
Yeah.
didn't happen a lot in his UFC career, man.
yeah.
Because he obviously he's a big.
You know
he's a
that
big
scene
dude.
in Ratatouille where he eats the ratatouille and has a flashback
Yeah.
to him eating ratatouille.
Was you like that?
That was
Seeing
what it
Mike
was.
Tyson's old fights.
That's what it was like.
Mike, is that you? Jab, jab.
But no, Ngannou, great job. I'd like to see him do more boxing. I feel
Yeah,
like,
I think-
even though he was an excellent UFC fighter, I don't know, I feel like boxing suited him. It really suited him.
I don't know, man. I'd like to see him go back to the UFC. I'd love for that to happen. I don't know if I see it happening.
We'll see.
I don't know. He's proved everyone wrong. He's proved literally everybody wrong
Absolutely.
about everything.
Yeah.
So, man's got a great story
Yeah.
as well. So,
Big up. Ngannou.
big up Ngannou.
If you're listening.
Yeah, bro. If you are, we'll give you a nice
Put
crisp
your
part of
phone on
five.
silent right fucking
I'm
now.
sorry, man. I'm sorry.
How
I'm sorry.
dare you.
I'm sorry.
Oh dear.
It's gone.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. You gotta apologise to the listeners though.
Fuck the listeners. I'm sorry, guys.
It's okay. We'll forgive you.
Good.
But speaking of listeners, we just want to quickly say thank you to everyone. We've both had a lot of kind words and supports with the release of this. A lot of people, especially in our inner circles, have listened to it and just been
Cool.
super lovely about it, and it means a lot. And like we're pretty happy with it so far.
Yeah, man.
We hope
pretty
that
happy.
you're enjoying it as well.
Absolutely. To whoever listens. If you just want to just turn your mind off. That's what I do in my podcast.
Absolutely.
Just turn your mind off and get on with your day.
Listen to us talk shit. I've put it so we're on Spotify, we're on YouTube, we're on Amazon Podcasts, and I think Samsung Podcasts.
That's cool.
We got three listeners one was from like America, one was from Dubai, I think one was like somewhere else across the. So we've had 3 people who are definitely not
related to us at all. It's funny, isn't it? Because we're no one.
Yeah.
And we've just put that on the social
we haven't
connected
super
web.
advertised it. Like I've made like a YouTube video about it, but that's about it.
But it's just mad to me. That's just mad to me.
So hopefully we spread a bit more, and if you think someone who might like this, give it a share.
Pass it on.
Yeah.
You do. Like when you tell your best friend about a cracking poo you've had.
Oh yeah.
A cracking.
Are you about to tell me about a cracking poo you've had?
I did have a pretty good poo when I got home from work today.
Yeah,
man. It was nice. It was quite solid, loggy type poo.
Lovely.
Straight in the water.
Good job.
Straight in the water.
Lovely.
No bowl touching.
Lovely.
And it was nigh on a clean break. I used like 2 squares of tissue paper.
You know what? I'm actually happy. Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you. What was your best poo you've ever had?
Best poo I've ever had.
Why are we talking about it? I think my dad might listen to this when I tell him it's on YouTube.
Well, Mr. I'm not going to say your surname, I almost just did.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Telling everyone who we are.
I'm sorry.
Just leave it as the Biscuit Man.
Mr. Biscuit Man. I know about
Mr.
your biscuits. The best poo I've ever had. I was at a festival called Into the Wild. And we had been there, I think this was the second day. It's like we were there from Friday to like Sunday, like late Sunday, I think.
Yeah.
I think it was on the Saturday, and I took a tab of acid.
Yep.
At this festival.
Acid poos, man.
Acid
poos.
It was, it was fairly chill trip. This is like I think my second or third time I'd done it. So I knew what I was getting into more. Plus, I was in nature. You can't really go wrong. You're just vibing out to nature. And the festival was quite a chilled vibe. It's like a proper hippie festival, but obviously you're eating a lot of hippie food as well, which, I mean, they are great for your body. You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of fibres and niceness.
Fibres are the ones, man. Fibres are the ones.
But yes, I had a poo, and it was almost like a religious experience for me. I felt like I'd given birth and became a new man during that shit. It was just, I don't know, it was almost orgasmic. I'm not gonna lie, it was. I can't even describe it.
Yeah, fair play, man.
I felt, how my body felt like. I don't know what it was, but
yeah, man, I forgot about that when you take acid, man.
Absolutely.
And the funny thing is, I did so much, but yeah, bro, poo, near enough. Every time on the come up, I'd have to have a poo.
Yeah, but it's always like a great poo.
Oh, it's a fantastic poo. Do you ever look at it? Get the acid visuals on your poo.
I couldn't then, because in Into the Wild, the toilets were like these stools that were like suspended up. But were basically a hole that went into a compost bin. And all the compost from the human excrement would be used for like the farmlands around.
Yeah.
So
imagine that you find out the carrots that you're eating grown with human poo-poo.
I don't know what kind of. I think it was a cow farm, so it's like so they can grow grass for the cows to eat. But that would be gross, yeah.
Still a cycle though, because your poo is making that grass that goes in the cow that you are going to eat or drink.
True.
So
I don't know, but yeah. So I couldn't really look into the hole without. If I put my phone flashlight, the people in the other holes will see the toilets light up.
Yeah, but they might understand that sometimes you take a poo that you are proud of.
Yeah, I didn't want to look at anyone else's poo though.
Okay, that's understandable. Yeah, fair enough.
You know, thousands of hippies shitting in one space, as you can almost imagine all the colours.
I reckon almost most of them are acid poos.
Just giant log after giant log, neatly stacked.
Oh dear.
But Yeah, that was the greatest poo I've ever had.
Yeah, fair enough. What was he talking about before he was talking about poo?
I think we were talking about our lovely viewers.
Oh yes, the viewers.
But
I can't believe we've made this jump, this connection.
I'm not
surprised, really, to be honest, because we go places, but
we do.
But yeah, strange jump. And then you nearly name dropped.
If you're listening to
my
this,
dad's name.
Head to our YouTube channel on youtube.com/Noobearian.
Yeah, do it now.
Go on to the comments
right now
and let us know what your favourite poo was. I'd love to know.
We could do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
If
Anybody wants to do that, let us know. Maybe don't go into too much detail about the poo itself, but more the experience. The experience around the poo.
Have you ever had a poo that's made you go cross-eyed?
No. Have you?
Yeah, once.
What?
I was living at my grand's at the time, and she fed me well. My gran.
Okay.
You can imagine.
A midgeon.
But one day I had. This is easily the biggest poo I've ever had in my life. It was solid, and it was definitely. I'm not joking. It was nearly the width of my monster can.
What?
It was.
You're telling me that came out of your hole?
Ungodly.
Oh dear.
But I mean, I literally went cross-eyed. My head went hot, like proper clutching the walls, like an Austin Powers. Like that was me.
Oh dear! Like you're giving birth.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. That's rank. I mean, I've had poos where you got your shorts and your pants around your ankle, and you kick your shorts off.
Yeah,
you don't need them around your ankles right now. T-shirt don't need to be on either. That can come off. You're just sitting there leaning forward like, I'm gonna fucking do this poo.
Oh, I'm sorry. This will be the only time we've talked about poo. I promise.
Yeah, we'll
get all the poo stories out there.
We're trying to avoid it now. Yeah, it's a bit gross.
Well, speaking of poo. This could be a good segue to our next subject, which was the Five Nights at Freddy's movie.
Did you think it was poo as well?
No. So there was an adventure before we even watched the movie.
Oh, are you telling this?
I'm telling this.
Bruv, you're telling this?
I'm telling
this. You're telling it? What did your partner say when you said it?
She was... Well, because there's more to the story that you don't even know about.
Oh,
wait,
fuck.
I think you might. I don't know. So, okay. So, I'm waiting. I've got ready. I'm waiting for Mitch. We're just about to go and watch the movie. I'm dressed. I've locked my door. I am ready to go out. I'm waiting in the lounge, which is all the way downstairs. And I'm like, oh, cheeky little fart. So I trust it. Bad move.
As it always is.
Always is.
Always is.
And yeah, no, and like it wasn't like I don't want to go. It wasn't a little bit as well. Like it was more than I'd liked it to have been. So I wandered to the downstairs bathroom to try and sort myself out, and that's when I realised I didn't have any toilet paper because I keep my toilet paper in my room, which is locked all the way upstairs. Well, it's just obviously I don't want anyone to nick my tissue toilet paper.
Tissue toilet paper.
Tissue toilet paper. So luckily that was the bathroom with a shower, so I just stripped down, showered off, and ran upstairs and quickly got changed. And then we went and watched the movie. And then I get back from the movie. I'm sitting there. I might have been on mic with my friends, or I was watching something.
Yeah.
Trusted enough.
Dude, you did it again. You did it 2 times in one day. 2 times in one day. You did 2 times in one day.
I didn't tell you about this one. Much smaller, much more manageable this time.
Oh my Christ.
Yeah, went and showered again, got changed again. I think I just threw the boxes I was wearing away.
Yeah, mate, always just throw them away.
Yeah, I was not happy. Not happy either time. Mitch could see how fucking embarrassed I was the first time. He was laughing, because I was like, as he pulled up, I was like, listen mate, I'm going to need 10 minutes to sort myself out. I've had a little accident. Should I try and find? Should I try and find the voice message?
What, your voice message? Oh, bro, I don't know.
You talk to the people. I'm gonna find the voice message.
Oh my God. Oh dear. Well, another thing we want to talk about is obviously we're not getting any more PS4 games, are we?
No.
Everything's going over to the PS5, which is a bit.
Yeah, last
upsetting.
episode I spoke about this Gotham Knights game I was really excited to play because it was on
Yes,
PlayStation
you did.
Plus.
And I was actually, you got me hyped for that. I was like, yeah, boy, we'll be Batman together.
Yeah, boy. And then
Even though Batman's gay.
it's a PS5 exclusive. And do you know what the funny thing about it is? When you Google the game Gotham Knights, the first thing that pops up is an image of like a cover of Gotham Knights on PS4, which just it doesn't exist. It's not a thing. Why they've done that? It's evil.
Doesn't seem right.
I found the message.
Okay.
Okay, I'll try and put it up to the mic so you can hear it.
I've literally just shat to myself. Give me like 10 minutes to quickly clean up and have a shower. I'll be out as soon as I can. Fuck my life.
You can hear the panic and like upsetness in my voice.
Oh, mate. I feel you because I've shat myself before.
Yeah, but like it was just the timing. I think that's what really fucked me off was the timing of it all.
Yeah, we spoke about that, man. I did it in public once.
I know, but like
In the middle of Hempstead Valley. I had to walk all the way to the toilets down by the Sainsbury's car park from the other end where the food court used to be. That was my walk of shame.
So yes, right, no more poo shop.
No more poo.
But then we did watch the movie.
Five Nights at Freddy's.
We've
FNAF.
We've not spoken about because Mitch has been wanting to talk about it since we've watched it, and I've been like, no, wait for the podcast. And now we can finally talk about it, even though I pretty much know Mitch's views on it already.
Right. Well, let's start off with the out of 10. What are you giving it out of 10?
Okay, so I'm gonna rate it twice.
You can only rate it once.
I'm gonna explain why.
But yeah,
I've watched a lot of films, not to toot my own fucking. I've watched a lot of fucking films.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm gonna rate it as I would a movie as a whole, like as if I was going into it blank, didn't know anything about it, as I'm watching it, and then I'm gonna rank it as a fan. So I think as a movie as a whole, if I didn't know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's,
right,
and I looked at it from point view, I'd give it a 6.
You give it a 6?
I'd give it a 6.
Okay.
You
That's still higher than mine, because previous to what I said earlier, I think I'm changing mine to 4.
You're giving it a 4?
I'm giving it a 4 out of 10.
Yeah, I could understand why, out of context, that was not a good movie. But as someone who has followed the games since 2015 when they came out, I've watched through all of them, I've watched the lore videos, I've watched the community grow and all the theory, like all of it.
Yeah.
I'd say that was like an 8-9.
Really?
As a fan, 8-9.
It's 89 out of 10.
Yeah.
Wow.
Just because I've been, there was like all the Easter eggs I picked up on.
I mean,
shit like that, like just that side of it.
I guess so. I suppose I am watching it as more of a casual film.
Exactly. You've just kind of you knew about the games, knew a little bit about it, but there was moments where I kept turning around to you like, and you just straight over your head.
Like what?
Like when she's like, my name's Vanessa. Spoiler, by the way, for the FNAF movie. The Vanessas, and if you know who that is.
Who's Vanessa?
Exactly. So she doesn't appear until like later games, like a lot late. Like the last game that came out.
That's the bloke's daughter, isn't it?
In the movie, yeah.
Right.
But like,
which was predictable.
Yeah, but in the games, it's like he died years ago, and she's been like kind of mind controlled by him a bit.
Right.
And she's like a security guard at a mall. But she's also evil and has her own bunny suit.
Right.
So to see her in that movie, when that movie takes place, it's supposed to be like a fucking 30-year gap between those events.
Yeah.
Easily. So,
okay, maybe they just wanted the geezer in it.
Yeah.
Big up Shaggy.
Or like, I don't know what they included Vanessa, but I imagine if they do a sequel, she'll probably be evil. Vanessa Bunny.
Okay.
Maybe, I imagine. But yeah. Well, as soon as she said her name, I remember turning around to you and then immediately being like, "He's not even gonna know."
No, brother, I didn't have a clue. I was like,
dear.
Vanessa, I was like, yeah. I was like, that suits your face.
Yeah, no, it does. She was pretty fit.
Yeah, to be fair.
I thought so.
To be fair. Don't often... Not to speak of women objectively, but... Well, I don't have a hair colour preference, to be fair, but I don't tend to interact with many blonde girls.
I get there.
Maybe it is what they say. It is what they are just too stupid.
They could be.
Too stupid. I'm joking. I used to be blonde when I was a kid.
Okay.
So
I don't know if that
is true.
justifies what you've said.
Oh, well, I've hardly said 9/11 was a good thing, so...
Well, there we go.
Well, I'm just...
No, as a fan, I rate it a lot higher just because I understood it all, got all the Easter eggs, they got everything right. The animatronic suits look great, just like all the lore. And
it did
they
look pretty
built
cool.
a whole ass pizzeria from scratch. They had a restaurant, tore it down, and built it from scratch. That wasn't a studio. That was a whole. There's somewhere in America, I think that restaurant exists.
That's
which
cool.
is cool. They built
They
that
should
from scratch.
get it up and running as a place.
There was a MatPat cameo. I don't know if you know who
No.
that is. Is the Game Theorist guy on YouTube?
No.
You've never heard, but hey, that's just a game theory.
Not that I can remember.
Really?
Yes,
He's
mate.
like pretty big on YouTube. He does films
I didn't
as well.
watch a lot of YouTube.
I suppose. Do you know?
I used to
at all?
watch... I'll tell you what I used to watch on YouTube. And I only watched YouTube for maybe about 3 or 4 years, really.
Right.
And now all I use it for is guitar videos.
Oh, right.
I used to watch Vanos Gaming,
It's all right.
Syndicate Original,
Yeah.
and then his vlogs that he started doing.
Oh, right.
And then maybe Cinema Sins.
Don't know what's nonsense.
Why?
I don't know. Something about them makes my blood boil. It's just when I watch their videos, he was always very nitpicky. And like some of the things he'd count for sins, just I don't know why. I don't know what it is. It just
No, yeah, some of them I
pisses me
can't
off to
agree
no
that
extent.
some of them were. I did have obviously. I was like, not really. I thought it was quite good, but I don't know. Some of it was just quite funny.
Yeah, sometimes when the movie's actually bad.
Happy Tree Friends as well. I used to watch
Yeah,
Happy Tree
yeah,
Friends.
I love classic
there was
Tree.
a period where that was on Netflix.
Yeah,
All of them were on Netflix.
They
Which
did
is
it
a
with
weird
Red
thing.
versus Blue as well.
Oh no, bro! Love Red
mad.
versus Blue.
Because now
Love
you got to
Red
like
versus
watch it on their website. Some bullshit.
Oh really?
I think so.
Because I think there's a lot. I haven't seen Red versus Blue.
No, there's still
Stopped a long time
2
ago.
or 3 seasons I haven't seen.
That's crazy.
But yeah, going back to MatPat, he's very well known in the gaming community because he does a lot of these gaming theory videos. Could be like, I think he did a video where he actually figured out how tall Mario is in person. He's like 6'5" or some shit.
Mario 6'5".
I think so. I can't
No.
remember. I can't
Oh.
remember exactly what it is, but
If
like
Mario's
that's
6'5" and built like that, he's big, dude.
so obviously with a game like FNAF with a lot of secrets and all that shit,
Yeah,
he's done a lot of videos on that. So he got a cameo in the movie. He was the guy in the restaurant who was like the waiter, and it was like, "Oh, lunch is actually better for you," but hey, that's just a theory.
Oh yeah.
That was him,
Okay, that's cool.
and there was an Easter egg within that cameo where his name tag was Ness,
Right,
who is the main character in a game called Earthbound.
right.
I know that sounds weird. So, MatPat, I think his most infamous video, the one that everyone shits on him for, was a theory where he said that character from Earthbound was the same as the skeleton from Undertale.
Okay.
And he said they're the same person, they travel through time with some bullshit or some bullshit, but everyone rinsed the shit out of him when it came out. And the guy who made the game, who is he did a lot of the work for the movie as well,
Yeah.
specifically got the people to give him that name tag just because of that video, like just to rip the shit out of him, which is pretty funny.
A very niche little joke.
Yeah,
I love
yeah.
touches like that, man.
Just,
I love
yeah,
touches
small
like
things like that. Yeah, when you notice them all, I think it's great. But if you didn't understand what was going on
that.
in
Yeah,
that
man,
movie,
I was an
not
average moviegoer. I behaved myself quite well in the cinema.
good.
I mean, out of 10, my behaviour was an 89 out of 10.
We're watching the trailers for the film before the film's for the film, the trailers before the film. And one of the movies was this E4, looked like an indie movie about some girls on holiday, and one of them gets raped or something. I don't know, I'm not quite sure. But the movie was called How to Have Sex, and it didn't show the title screen until the very end. And as soon as the cinema went quiet, Mitch was like, I don't need to know how to have sex, my dad taught me. And the people behind us were like, oh!
Obviously that is a joke.
Yeah, obviously, but it did make a few people giggle.
Oh, I mean, fair play. It was a pretty well-timed joke.
It was the second, and then there was another point in the movie where the character was like, what are you scared of? Again, as soon as it goes quiet, Mitch is like, spiders.
I didn't say it out loud like
yes,
that.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did.
When
people heard it. People heard it.
So?
I'm just...
Because people have ears. I didn't shout it out. I'm pretty sure I just said spiders. It was just quiet in there. Because obviously you're supposed to be quiet, but I behaved myself pretty well.
Other than that, you did it right.
But yeah, no, I have a bit of a thing with the cinema. I do tend to make silly jokes at the... I would argue at the right times. For the comedic effect, of course.
Yes.
Maybe not in the cinema, but I don't talk the entire way through.
Yeah. I thought that, the film looked good aesthetically.
Oh yeah, aesthetics, mate. I thought animatronics and that was.
They were actually animatronics.
Were they really?
Yeah, they built whole ass robots.
Wow.
Which I think is pretty cool.
That is very cool.
They weren't really people, apart from obviously the one who was in the suit, but
yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was very.
That
impressive.
is very cool. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Wow, bit of movie trivia for you.
There you go. I imagine there might be some shots where they might have swapped a person in the suit, but I don't think you would have been able to tell.
Nah, man. They were creepy.
They were pretty cool.
They were creepy.
I was pretty happy how they looked. They looked pretty much exactly how they do in the game.
What was the creepiest one for you?
I think
Duck's the creepiest.
Bonnie's always been creepy to me.
Which one's that?
The bunny.
No, man, that duck is... Although I don't like chickens and ducks, so I suppose maybe that ties in with it. But
yeah,
that duck is creepy as shit.
I can see that. I think it's the cupcake. As soon as you see the cupcake, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
And she wears a bib, so you just think she's a bit of a...
Fit.
Bit of a dribbler, I was going to say, but...
So fit then.
Yes.
Built-in lube.
Oh, alright. Swiftly moving on to our next subject. Oh no, I need to...
You love it.
I do.
You love it.
So, I released an album. It released yesterday, the 31st of October. And, I'm really happy with it. A lot of people have been listening to it. I believe it's near 200 listens too, between Bandcamp and YouTube.
Wow, well done,
which
man.
I'm pretty happy
with. I'm a bit upset you didn't want me involved on it. Like,
I don't know, I
should have come in and just said chicken or something. Well, you could have made a song out of that.
I could have, you're right. But I did. You're in fucking Jibber Jabber, you twat.
Yeah, but that was for this.
Yeah, but I made a whole lot of songs.
Yeah, but that was
for
this.
The album.
That was for this. You was just like, might as well add it as a footnote.
No, I was like, this would be cool as a whole lot of song.
Okay, I mean, look, that was for this.
That was, okay, mainly for
that
this.
That was for this. Well, there we go then. It was for this. Anyway, talk about your album, mate.
It's taken me about a month to make it.
I like the intro, that was cool.
I think, did you listen to the outro as well?
I haven't listened to the outro, no.
It continues the story.
Okay, cool.
I had a lot of fun making those bits. It was almost like, I used to listen to a lot of like radio shows when I was younger, like things like Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, the Mighty Boosh one, like horror ones like War of the World, like sometimes I like audio stories like that. So getting all the sound effects, there was like a website I could have got them off, and just adding it, it's called making a story just using little snippets like that.
Yeah, man, that's cool. I like that. It was, I like the intro. I'll listen to the outro when I go home.
Oh, cool. So I take it you haven't listened to the whole album then?
No, mate.
Have you listened to any of it apart from
I did click on something else. I was putting a fence in, mate. I couldn't really listen to much.
That's fair.
So
okay. Well, next time.
I'll
ask you about it. But,
cool.
But I will say the thing that surprised me, track 4, I didn't think it was going to do too well.
Track 4.
The fourth, it's called Herbs and Spices. So me and my friend Tim, who is using the artist name Traplord, we made a beat for each other, sent each other the beats, and then made a song using that beat. So I sent one to him, he made a song, he sent one to me, I made a song. So the beat he made and the song I made was Herbs and Spices, and then the other one, Force Fed, he made out of the beat I sent him. And I don't know what it was, like, I was happy with it, but I just didn't think it was going to be that good. I don't know, like, but a lot of the people who have sent it out and been like, oh, which one did you like the most? Surprisingly, they've been like, I really like this one.
That one, okay.
I'm like, but the others are so much better in my mind, like.
Yeah, it happens, man, it happens.
You know, yeah, I've had it with YouTube before where, like, I posted, like, a little mini-series of me playing some simulation-type games. And the two that I put like no effort into, or didn't think were going to do too well, are the ones that have done the best. The ones that I put the most effort in, and I thought were going to do really well, have like.
Yeah, it's because you've overdone it, man.
I don't know. I don't think I've overdone. I don't. I just think I can never quite tell what people are into, I guess.
No? Well, now you know. You can make another album.
I will eventually. I think I'm going to work on a video that I've been writing for like 2 months now. I mean, I kind of stopped when I was making the album, but I've been writing it for a while. I don't want to say too much because I want to keep as much surprise to us out.
Yeah, you can keep that a secret, but you can't keep me a secret.
Absolutely, I would never. But I'm very excited for that video. It's going to be the longest video I've ever made, easily.
Cool. I look forward to that.
Yes.
Look forward to it.
So keep an eye on that on youtube.com/. I think it's Mr. Allybabs.
Mr. Allybabs.
I think that's what the thing is.
Got two
and also,
handles.
Well, the Noobearian one's for us. We can put all sorts of Noobearian shit on there.
That's true.
But it doesn't. We can do some live stuff.
We could do something like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting.
Maybe put some of our clips that we've got saved on YouTube up on there.
Oh, what, on?
I think I've still got some. Yeah.
PlayStation.
Yeah.
I think the only clips I've got saved is us knocking each other out on UFC 4.
I think a lot of it is that. Yeah.
That is pretty much all I've got.
I've got a few clips of you saying just out of pocket shit that have just.
Yeah, really?
Me. Yeah, I think that's happened a few times. But I've got to listen through it. I've got so many clips to go through.
Oh, mate, if you find anything, let me know what I've said.
Maybe I'll make a little compilation.
Sometimes.
So yeah, go on YouTube /Noobearian for our YouTube channel, and we'll put the video podcast on there, as well as maybe some extra content. We'll see. Ooh, that'll be cool. But yeah, speaking of music, it's time for Music Minute.
Nothing new this week, to be fair. I've gone back to, as I told you the other day, is Black Sabbath 13. Been going through that again for the past couple of weeks now, to be fair, and I've just been really, really digging it, to be honest.
It is a good album.
A lot of people hated on it, but
but
haters gonna hate, I suppose.
I feel like the haters just have nostalgia goggles, but
yeah, exactly. I thought it was a cracking album.
I think it's a great album.
It's a fantastic album.
Absolute bangers.
There's not a song I skip on there.
But there you go.
So there we go. But yeah, no, nothing new, unfortunately. I'm sure there has been news or whatnot, but I have not really paid attention. I've been playing Pokemon a lot, to be honest.
Fair enough. How's your Pokemon doing?
My Pokemon?
You stuck on Clay last time we spoke.
Oh, well, mate, I fucked Clay. I bent him over and fucked him good.
Lovely.
I've got all 8 badges now. So I'm on to the Elite Four.
Lovely.
But I wanted to catch Thunderous first, but that didn't go so well, as I told you. I one-shotted him, which I wasn't expecting. I forgot he was an electric flying type Pokemon, and Ice is strong against flying, and I used an Ice move, and it just wiped him out.
Rest in peace, Thunderous.
But I think he might come back, but I've got to beat the Elite Four and the Champion, which is a bit long.
That makes sense, yeah.
But that's alright, I can do that. I just got to get... I've got a new team of Pokemon now for those gyms, because from what I remember in like Pearl and Diamond and that, the Elite Four were like more like there's a bug type one, like master. There was like a fire type master. This one is dark fighting, psychic, and ghost.
Oh yeah,
that's what these four, which is obviously a whole different set of Pokemon to combat that. So I've made a new team. I've got to get some of them up like 20 levels.
Yeah.
Which is a bit shit.
I remember struggling on the Elite Four for a little bit, but it was very
But I've not played white or black before, and I don't know if you remember the map, but I can't go to the right side of the map until I've beat the
you can't go to that side of the map until you beat him.
So that I didn't know. So I'm like, let's go.
I think, are you playing white?
Yeah.
I think there's like a foresty type town.
Yeah.
To the right, and then if you play black, it's like a futuristic city or something like that, or a futuristic town.
The right down the bottom, because obviously there's one up the top. You can't do the one up the top either.
Yeah.
But the one at the bottom is a forest, but it goes into a tunnel. But I can't go through the tunnel because there's 2 geezers standing there.
2 bloody geezers.
2.
Oh yeah, I'll have to go back there after you smash the Elite Four.
Yeah, I'm sure I'll get there in a couple of weeks.
So I'm going to next time for Mitch's Pokemon Adventure.
Yeah, not Music Minute, unless I actually have news, which I don't this time.
I've been listening to a guy called Czarface recently.
Czarface.
So I discovered him because he did a lot of collabs with MF Doom, as you know, I've been listening to religiously this past year. I believe he was in Wu-Tang Clan.
He was in Wu-Tang Clan?
I think that's what I read on Spotify. I didn't read it before. I read the words.
Let me have a look. Is he on Spotify?
Yeah. But he, I like him as well. He's got a very similar style to MF Doom, using lots of clips and things like that.
What's his name, sorry?
So, CZAR. Yeah, that's him.
Okay, crack on.
There's a song called, like, Mando Calrissian, which is pretty cool. It's, like, very, like 80s sci-fi TV theme mixed with hip-hop, and he, like, does a pretty fucking sick beat over that. I quite like that song. It's just, like, about space adventures and shit.
It's cool, man. Yeah, you are correct. He was in Wu-Tang Clan.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah, I've been getting into him, and there's another song where he, like, it's about him going about different superheroes and stealing shit off them. He's had to take the Flush's speed so he can go rob Groot for weed and
that's cool.
Shit like that. That's a pretty cool song. So yeah, I've been digging him quite recently.
Nice, man. Nice. Yeah. No, I've not really listened to music this week. No, I've not really listened to music this past week.
Yeah.
I've not really listened to podcasts either. Just me and my boss Terry have been chatting away doing the fence.
Oh, you're going to start jibber jabber with him?
Start a jibber jabber with him. He might listen to our jibber jabber, you know. Yeah. I've got to send him a link for the YouTube video.
Cool.
But yeah, he said he'd listen. Yeah. Fucking shout out to Grassy Bank.
Yeah.
If you want your garden done, let us know. We can fucking smash it out. Yeah, although let us know soon because we are booked.
I've seen pictures. It is generally good.
Oh, beautiful work, mate. Absolutely. Beautiful.
It's very
lovely gardens
to see we create. Before and after pictures.
Oh, mate, I love the landscaping. I like seeing
that shit.
Scaping of the land.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a Scapelander.
You're a Skylander.
Skylander. Yeah. I'm a Homelander.
Oh, no. Have you been watching Gen V?
I started, I've not finished.
It's been pretty fucking good.
Yeah, I mean, the first 2 episodes were pretty good. Yeah, I know, I've just not looked at it, to be fair. I've not really, like I said, I've been watching Pokemon and playing Pokemon at the same time.
Just been in that Pokeball.
I've been in the Pokeworld. I'm having a nostalgic kick back in this bout of depression.
Sometimes you need that, though.
Sometimes, maybe not entirely. I don't know. I've had a cracking time playing Pokemon. It's filled up the entirities of my evenings.
Where I've felt a bit shit and like gone back to like a series I've definitely watched and a game I've definitely played and just played them just because I enjoyed them.
Yeah, again, not that this is a therapy session, but I don't know if I'm going back for the nostalgic purpose of having fun from like when I was a kid, or from the point of view as I'm trying to go back to a time where I was maybe remembered what happy was.
Maybe. I don't know, Pokemon are fun though.
Because I'm not thinking about when I was a kid playing it, I was thinking about when I was playing it 5 years ago. Because when I moved into that house with,
Yep.
I got a DS and that, and I was playing Pokemon. So
could be.
Maybe, but yeah. Regardless, I've had fun playing it, so I suppose that's all that matters. Maybe cut this out because that was therapy as fuck.
We'll see. I'll listen through it and see if it's how bad it sounds.
Okay, cool. Cool. But yeah, no. Other than that, pretty good. Yeah. We Well, I don't really have anything new to say, to be honest, mate. I'm quite tired today. But we did say we would talk about cereal.
Yes, we did. We
did say we
ended
saw
the
that
last
cereal.
episode by saying we were going to start getting to. We did say the whole podcast was going to be about cereal, but we had so much other stuff to talk about.
It's been busy few weeks, really.
Yeah. So basically, we have both written. I don't know if you've written it down.
Yeah, I've got a list down.
Okay. Yeah, we have both. Is it written or wrote?
Written.
We've both written our top 5 cereals.
Yep.
We're gonna go at the same time. Start off at 5.
Yep.
Discuss 4. Discuss
Yes.
3. Discuss.
Work our way to 1.
Work our way into 1.
Okay.
The
I
great
wonder if we've
cereal
got.
debate.
I have a feeling we might have something the same. I just don't know if they're going to be in the same
Yeah,
spot.
I'm excited to see. So, before I go into my list, I want to say I judge my cereal by how it tastes in the bowl and out the bowl. I enjoy cereal like that's a big factor for me. If I can have it,
I get what you're saying.
full out the bag,
Yeah.
or if it tastes nice in milk.
Mhm.
So that all of mine you can have in and out the bag basically.
Okay. I think you could probably do the same with mine. To be fair.
Cool, because there are some cereals, let's be honest, you just can't.
Yeah, like shredded wheat.
Wheat Flix?
Wheat
Bix. Imagine just eating a fucking Wheat Bix out of the packet.
Oh mate, that'd be dry as fuck.
Holy shit.
You're like sand, man.
Is this something?
So obviously last time we established that you used the wrong milk for a start.
So I'm a green milk guy.
I'm a green milk guy.
The only reason is because I grew up on green milk. My mum brought green milk. It's just what I'm used to. I feel like when I have anything that's more, it tastes too creamy. But I guess in my mind, that's what milk is just supposed to taste like. I don't know.
Yeah, right, bruv. You go and get a milkshake. You want that bitch to be creamy because it's milky.
I want it to be milk and shaken.
You want it to be creamy, bro. You get a nice, thick, creamy milkshake here, and you get one of those watery piss stain ones. What one are you going to enjoy more? The creamy one.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, have a bowl of golden nuggies with some blue milk. My landlady uses red milk.
Alright.
That's wrong.
Yeah.
That is bottled water.
Yes.
Anyway,
So,
on
right.
to the list.
Okay.
Right,
so
number 5, you go
starting
first.
off at number 5, I've got honey nut cornflakes. I love honey nut cornflakes. I don't like regular cornflakes, but I like the crunch, I like the texture, I like the taste. Tastes great when you have it with milk. Yeah. I do like having a fucking handful and just shoving it in my gum, just like crispy, rip my gums open. Fucking. Yeah. You just can't go wrong. They're classic, you know. I once brought a pint, like 4 pints of milk.
Yeah.
Opened up the box, put the milk, and ate the whole fucking bag.
I used to do that in college, and there was a picture of me on Instagram somewhere doing that in college.
I hope you can find that file.
I didn't know the person who put it on Instagram. Right, my number 5 is Wheatos. Wheatos.
They're the chocolate Cheerio type things.
Yeah.
Okay.
Loved Wheatos. Grew up on Wheatos.
They would definitely be in my top 10.
What 100%. I like about them is obviously they're good in milk and out of milk.
Yep.
And they take ages to go soggy.
Yeah.
So whilst you're, finding the right fucking cartoons to watch on Saturday morning, you're good. You're in safe hands.
Wheatos would have been in my top 10 for sure.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say it's probably my number 6.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Not just saying that to
no.
be my friend.
Genuinely,
okay.
I do fuck with Wheatos.
Okay, cool. Right, what we got on number 4, man?
I've got golden nuggets.
Okay. I'm a bit upset they're not higher.
I do love them. Again, in and out the bowl. Do love drinking the milk after golden nuggets.
Oh. Mate, the milk.
I don't. Maybe it's because I haven't had them that much, but I've just got some that are just better to me. But I do love them.
I remember golden nuggets a lot from my mum's house. My mum had golden nuggets more than we did at my dad's. Had Wheatos and Cookie Crisp with my dad a lot.
Right.
But yeah, man. Oh, mate, those golden nuggets. I just remember the Saturday morning. I'm not joking. Pokemon in the morning as well.
Yeah, boy.
Pokemon and golden nuggets, mate. Oh, what a good time. What a good time.
I love cereal. I don't even have it for breakfast. I never have it from breakfast nowadays.
I don't buy cereal. I don't buy milk, so I don't buy cereal.
Yeah, to be fair, I haven't brought it in a while, but when I do it, it'll be like when I'm stoned and watching something.
Oh yeah, you gotta be stoned when you eat cereal.
Normally, cartoons, but it's almost, it feels illegal when you watch anything else. You know.
Yeah, you can't be watching fucking true crime documentary with a bowl of cereal.
But
that's like finger food.
Yeah,
you eat your sausage roll while you're watching true crime documentaries.
You'll be watching your Adventure Time with you.
Yeah, exactly. When you sit with your golden nuggies with blue milk.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't know about the blue milk, but
telling you, mate. Right, my number 4. I don't know if it's the same as your number 5. I got crunchy nut, not honey nut. I think they might be the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
Okay, well, I got crunchy nut, bro.
Okay.
So same thing. They're nice and sweet. Mm-hmm. I know people like get cornflakes and put sugar on it, but you got crunchy nut. You got crunchy nut.
Yeah.
What are you doing? You got the honey crunchy.
Exactly.
Crunchy nutty honey.
Yeah, no, it's
nice. It's the same reasons I love them, mate. They're just, they take ages to go soggy take long to go soggy.
Yeah.
Which is obviously a big thing for me cereal wise, because I'll get very distracted with other things that I'm doing. So yes, my number 4 as a fucking entourage.
That's your 4. Oh yeah,
that was my 4. Yeah.
I had a very far then.
Right. So number 3.
Yeah, 3.
Yeah. Number 3.
My number 3, I've got Cookie Crisp.
Yeah, bruv. So am I.
Yes.
That is sick.
I fuck up some Cookie Crisps.
Yeah, man.
I tend to have like one bowl of them and just eat the rest out of the packet. It tends to be the way.
They are so good,
man.
They are so fucking good.
I remember the adverts when I was a kid.
They were fucking brilliant with the wolf.
Man.
They were so. There's just nothing wrong with Cookie Crisp.
No,
they're like just so good.
They're like that sweet, and they also have that kind of like salt kind of.
Yeah, man. I don't know if you ever did this with cereal, but what I'd do is I'd get a nice big spoonful. You got a fucking good bit of milk, good couple bits of cereal on there, and put it in your mouth. And what I used to do is I used to just fucking suck the milk out, suck the shit out of the cereal until it like stuck to the roof of my mouth, and it was all, I don't know, it just kind of faded away into the back of your mouth.
I get what you mean.
Yeah, man.
100%.
So they were good for that.
Yeah, absolutely. Very good. But yeah, I just they're very flavourful for what they are. They're always they're always like £2.
Yeah, that's true.
They've never changed, I don't think. But
fantastic cereal. Yeah. I'm glad we had at least one in the right spot.
Yeah.
Because I don't even think you're going to... I think I've told you about my number 1, but you don't think you've ever had them.
I don't know, yeah, well, we shall see.
Right, number 2 then.
Moving on to number 2. I've got Reese's Puffs.
I hadn't had Reese's as my 4th, but I changed it yesterday.
How come?
I was just looking at all the cereal that I do eat, and I was like, I've only really had them a couple times, and...
Yeah,
they are okay. They're good. I just feel like they're too much. It's very American. And the funny thing is, the first place I had them was America.
See, I have only ever had them from like ordering them or like getting them at sweet shop. They're not, Reese's Puffs over here where we live are not really that available.
No.
So I have only had them a handful of times, but I'm a big peanut butter guy.
I do love
There's
peanut butter.
There's not a lot of peanut butter flavoured cereal out there.
Suppose
it's so unique, and I think they taste great in the bowl, out of the bowl. They're just eat them up. Eat them up.
All them little chocolate balls of peanut buttery goodness.
Reese's Puffs in my bowl.
Reese's what?
Reese's Puffs.
Is that an
peanut
advert?
butter chocolate flavour.
Is that an advert?
Yeah.
Is that actually?
Yeah.
No way.
In the AM, it's the flavour I savour. Peanut butter and chocolate.
Oh dear, you're doing an ad.
Yeah. Reese's Puffs hire me. My surname is Reese.
I like their chocolate, to be fair. I love their chocolate. Reese's chocolate, that is unreal.
I love a peanut butter cup.
Oh, mate. A peanut butter cup.
Dirty.
What about a penis butter cup?
Oh, penis and butter in a cup. Slurping.
Like that Schlong Island iced tea. Oh dear, right.
So, your number 2.
My number 2 is Golden Nuggets.
Oh yeah, of course.
Obviously, high standing.
Yep.
They nearly was number 1. But a cereal came into my life a few years ago that just took the number one spot.
Okay. I'm excited to hear
They're quite a new-ish one.
Okay.
But yeah, Golden Nuggets, obviously, they take ages to go soggy.
Yep.
They're good with the milk. They're good out the milk.
Yep.
You can get loads on a spoon. You get loads in the bowl.
Yep.
I don't know about you, but I always... Part of me has cereal for the milk at the end. There's something about the milk at the end. It's tainted.
I'm like that with Wheatos.
Yeah.
The Wheatos milk is fire.
They should sell that. They should get gallons and gallons of milk.
I'd fucking buy that.
And then just put Wheatos in it and then let them go soggy. Take all the Wheatos out and then sell that milk.
I'm sure they can turn the soggy Wheatos into a cereal bar or some shit.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But Wheatos milk. Now, my number one has a bit of a story behind it.
Okay.
So, when I was about 12 years old,
I was just a baby.
Living in Waterslade.
Yep.
I'm around 12 years old. One day, it was a weekend. I went out to go see my friends.
Mm-hmm.
I opened my door, and there, in front of my front door, on the side, was a box of cereal.
Yep.
In a bag.
Yep.
With a letter attached to it.
Okay.
So I take it in.
Okay.
I'm like, well, what's this about?
Because, who leaves cereal on your doorstep?
Well, it was Kellogg's. And what they'd done, this was a tester cereal.
Okay.
And they did it to the whole fucking neighbourhood. Like, everywhere around where I lived.
Yeah.
Left these boxes of cereal for people to try. So I was like, I'll have a bowl, give it a go.
You're going to cry, man.
It was so fucking good.
Are you going to cry?
I might, because...
I hope they can hear your tears.
Because they never released them.
Did they not?
They didn't release them.
Oh.
They were like these... So, you got like Kellogg's, like, what are they called? Granola.
Yes.
So it was like a kind of like clumpy cereal like granola.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like white chocolate and raspberry or something like that.
Okay.
Bro.
I don't even like white chocolate, so...
So fucking good. Like, it was crunchy, you could eat it out of the packet, it had that fruity twang to it and that sweetness. Okay. And literally, so I went out with my mates, I told them about the cereal, and we went around the entire whole blocks where we live, and we took every single box we found that was still outside people's doors. We stole quite a few
months worth of cereal.
Honestly, I was eating that shit for like the rest of the year, and it was heaven every single time. I never got sick of it, not once. It was so fucking good. So I think there was Special K or Kellogg's, I'm pretty sure, and it was like this, chocolate and berry clumpy cereal, and I've never had something that's just hit as hard as that has.
Okay. Well, that did come with a story.
It did.
You turned into a thief.
Yeah. We were hooligan. We used to
steal cereal.
We used to steal cereal. We used to post Doritos in people's letterboxes.
Why?
I don't know. We thought it was fucking hilarious at the time. And one day, there was this kid called Jerry who lived on my street.
I don't want to put this in the universe, man, but what if you put a Dorito through a door and a baby got hold of it and choked and died?
Fuck, that's deep.
You're going to get arrested tomorrow.
Maybe.
It's all going to come out.
Yeah. That's it, we've been cancelled. Dorito baby. Killer found. But yeah, this one time we had this kid called Jerry who lived on our street. It was, I'm not sure if I should have used his real name. I'm awful at this, I'm sorry.
You are terrible, aren't you?
I don't know, you're not going to get anything just from Jerry unless Jerry listens to this and he's going to find me and stab me. But he was, he was kind of the weird kid of the street.
Okay.
I don't think it's his fault. I think it was just his upbringing. Bless him. But one time we knew he was away on holiday in his family, so we crushed up an entire big bag of Doritos, crushed them up, and posted them through the letter.
You terrible little boy.
And then I think someone egged his house as well.
Oh.
No, that wasn't us though. That was a different group. But so he would have came home, egged house, Dorito carpets, and fucking...
Mate, have you ever egged anyone's house?
Once. Only one egg.
Okay.
One egg at one person's house.
I've not egged anyone's, but I have done some funny stuff to people's cars.
Yeah.
Anyway, where was we? before we was talking about
Well, we need
delinquents.
to say your number one.
My number one, cereal.
Yes.
Yes, right. They are also a Kellogg's thing, which I think they're quite new within the past few years, as far as I'm aware.
Mm-hmm.
And they are called Zimmy's Dragon Shells.
Dragon shells.
Well, I wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
Zimmy's Dragon Shells. They are chocolatey, but I don't know, they're quite hard. I suppose they're kind of like Wheatos, but they're literally like shell shaped.
Are these? Yeah, they're kind of like.
I think I might have even given you some when you come round.
I think
once.
I know what you're talking about.
But mate, yet again, they have got such a they've got the lethal crunch of the crunchy nut.
Mm-hmm.
They've got the chocolatey taste that you'd want from a Wheato,
Mm-hmm.
and they do the milk good and all.
Yeah.
They do the milk. Oh, the milk at the end is nice.
Oh yeah, I've only had it a handful of times, but yeah, I've always enjoyed them. Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
No, but yeah, that's my number
that was
one.
a good cereal.
That is my top number one.
So,
we missed 420. Okay.
Rubbish. I didn't.
No, you didn't. I stopped it there. Shut up. So yeah, that's my number 5. My top 5. I was thinking Crave's pretty good, but they go horrible and soggy and shit.
I don't mind a soggy Crave.
No, soggy Crave's gross. Soggy Crave's gross.
But yeah, I do like. I think Crave would have been in my top 10 as well.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like I could find another 5 cereals and Crave wouldn't even come close.
Interesting.
I think so.
We had more toast as kids, to be fair.
Cereal was the big breakfast in my house. It's quick and convenient, I suppose. And you ain't got mess. Sorry, man. Fucking tapping away.
Yeah, no, that's
lucky
fine.
we don't have separate mics. I'd be probably sitting there licking it or something. Just a little, you hear a nice little scratching on my tongue.
Yeah. Just hear like the little popping noises. Anyway.
Oh, do you remember popping candy?
Of course.
That was
I had some chocolate that surprisingly had popping candy. I wasn't ready for it.
I think I've had chocolate with popping bits in it, to be fair.
Like that, it wasn't like the Marvelous Creations because I buy them for the popping candy. But like, I can't remember what it was, but it was a different chocolate bar, different brand. I just wasn't ready for it, and it was like a bit.
Oh dear.
A little treat.
Well, we came up for the idea of the cereal, although we went off on tangents.
We did a bit,
I suppose.
We did.
And got distracted by that cunt.
Yep.
But maybe we should try and think of something right here, right now, to do
for next time,
for the next podcast.
Okay, last time was.
Well, I mean, we've done a top 5. I don't know if we want to keep up with top 5s. Or shall we delve deep into a subject? Maybe both of us could read something, you know?
I know this is completely... Well, I've read something recently.
Okay. I didn't know you could read.
I do like a good book every now and then.
See, I can read, but I can't read.
I get what you mean.
I can't read. And I've got a great imagination as well. I cannot sit there and look at the words on the page.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I get what you mean. I don't read often, but when I do read, I'll smash through it, kind of thing.
Right, so what did you read?
It's a short Stephen King story.
How short?
Like 6 chapters. 6 chapters. Like, it'll take you maybe an hour to read it max.
Okay.
It's called The Jaunt.
The Jaunt.
And it's a short story about, like, it's in the future.
Yep.
Teleportation's a thing.
Mm-hmm.
You can teleport to Mars like you're going on holiday.
Nice.
But you have to go to sleep when you teleport. The teleport's called jaunting. Right. So that's why it's called The Jaunt.
Yes.
And it's like a mix between 2 stories. It's like a story of a family that are about to go on a trip to Mars.
Yep.
And like this scientist who was discovering about the teleportation.
Mm-hmm.
So like first it starts off like mice. He sends them mice, but every time he sends them through, they die.
Yep.
And they're all like fucked up in the face. Their fur's gone grey. Like they just they're like freaking out every time they come through, and they just die. Apart from when he puts them to sleep. Teleport, they just teleport fine. So when in the future, when you have to teleport, you have to be asleep to do it.
You have to be asleep. Okay.
And basically, do you want me to tell you what happens in it?
Well, you
Or
might
should
as
we?
well, because
Okay.
we'll
It's
think of
interesting.
something
It's really
else to delve.
fucking
We'll find something else.
Basically,
to delve into.
the family goes to go teleporting,
Yes.
and like the son, who, because the kind of tells them the story about how it's made,
Yeah.
decides to hold his breath when the oxygen mask's in,
Yeah.
so he doesn't fall asleep. So they teleport, and basically they're all fine. They turn around to the son. He's all grey and old, and his hair's gone white, his eyes are pale, and he's like, "It's longer than you think, Daddy. It's longer than you think. It's an eternity in there." Like
Oh,
he's
that's
all
freaky.
starts clawing at his own fucking face, and like, yeah, I think he dies, and like they're all screaming, and
Oh.
it's sick. I really liked it. Like, normally Stephen King books, like, I do like them, but the endings are normally quite shit.
Yeah. That
But-
sounds brutal.
Because that was more compact, I think I really liked it more.
Yeah.
It was more impactful.
So what's the theory behind the being asleep?
So the theory is that when you're awake, you see something so like, and it's like an eternity of seeing something, the most dreadful, horrific thing you could fucking think of, and it's like an eternity seeing that. You've gone crazy. Your hair's gone white. You fucking
Hair's already going white.
well, your like face is like frozen, and it's an expression kind of thing.
Okay.
Like cosmic horror shit.
I can
So-
understand. You see the fucking universe unfold in front of you.
Just that kind of shit.
Yeah,
Like
okay.
cosmic horror. Like, yeah. Really fucking cool story. So I think I might go through and read some more of his short stories and see if
Okay,
there's
that's cool. That's cool.
anything to pick out there.
Sweet. Well, I don't know if I'll read a book, so
Okay, well,
or maybe I could read a book, I suppose.
you don't have to.
Well,
What
I'm sure I
about-
could figure it
or
out.
do a comic. What? I know.
I know.
Top 5 comics next week.
Oh, but I've not really read many comics.
Read some. Go out. I'll give you some suggestions.
I can't just go buy comics.
Well, you can read them online.
Oh.
Find some websites.
Oh, I'm not sitting there reading my iPad, mate.
Okay.
If I had physical
You
copies, I'd
don't
read.
have top 5 comic books that you've read so far.
No, because I don't even think I've finished 5.
It's tragic.
Which the funny thing is, I own like 10.
It's tragic.
I know. I just get distracted by something else, and I just never go back. I'm sorry. I could give you my. I could probably delve into it and probably give you my top 5 comic book characters, maybe. But I feel like that'd have to be a top 10 because there's a lot. No, I could do a top 5,
Okay.
but I feel like I need more time for that. Can we
Okay.
do a top 5 of something else?
Okay, fine.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I'm sorry.
I got well into that.
I could tell. Top 5. Top 5 pigeons. No, I'm sorry.
Took a picture of a pigeon today.
Why?
It's,
I don't want to see a picture of the
Either.
pigeon.
okay.
He's hench, bro.
I just saw it.
That
I
is
was
a
like,
fat pigeon. I did want to see that pigeon, to be fair.
let's
I'm
see.
sorry, I lied. Top 5. I don't know, man. Can we do music?
what, like, be a bit more specific here. We're talking top 5 albums, top 5 artists.
Well, anything.
Okay. Top 5 albums
Whatever.
ever.
Or maybe top 5 albums with a specific theme. Top 5 albums ever?
Yeah.
That is hard. Okay.
Yeah.
I think I could maybe... Maybe. Maybe.
you got some time to think on it.
I've got some time to think on it. I just think that's going to be a big struggle for me.
It will, I know. But,
Okay, top 5.
yeah.
And give me something to read, and I'll read something.
You'd like a story or a comic?
A theory.
A theory?
Yes, let's delve into theories of things.
You want me to give you a theory to read up on? I
Yes.
normally watch videos when it comes to theories, I'll be honest.
Oh, look who's Mr. Reader now.
I do
Mr.
read, but
Watcher.
I don't read.
You pervert. Watching through the window.
What could be? I don't know. What do you mean?
I don't know, bruv. I don't know. Top 5 alien sex scenes in films.
I don't know. 5, and I've watched a lot of movies. Maybe the wrong ones.
Maybe. I don't know. Is there an alien? Galaxy Quest,
Yeah.
I suppose.
I mean,
it's not even really a sex scene.
In Extra, that movie I was talking about last time, he does kind of impregnate her. I don't know if it counts as sex.
No, it's got to be sex. No, let's not.
Okay.
We probably just cut all of this shit out of the fucking podcast, man. That was atrocious. The past 15 minutes have been absolute crap. Like actual crap.
Nah. I think it's...
I know I was going to want to listen to that. They'd be like, cool, the first one was so good. The second one, mate. Whoo! Oh, Staving Pie shit.
I don't think so.
No?
No.
Oh, maybe it's just my mood, man. I feel like I've ruined everything.
No, you haven't.
Sure.
I promise.
It's funny. I didn't feel nervous for this time.
No,
I felt
me
nervous
neither.
last time, but yeah, I didn't feel nervous this time. Just a bit of a tired, sad mood.
Oh, I'm sorry, Louis.
Oh. Yeah. Top 5 albums then.
Yeah.
Let's do top 5 films. Albums I'm gonna need a hell of a.
See.
Oh,
For me, like albums for you, but I think I can do it.
you think you can do it?
I'll do
I
it.
think I could do top 5 films.
It's such a hard thing for me, but I'm gonna have a proper sit. I'm gonna have a proper think.
Like we're putting it down to these are the 5 films that if you had to watch only these 5 films for the rest of your life, you wouldn't care. You'd be okay with it.
Okay.
Almost like your Desert Island films, I suppose.
Yep.
Like they, if you was only allowed to watch these 5 films, what would they be?
Okay.
Are they that good?
Okay. Holy shit.
2 Girls, 1 Cup.
That is not
Number
a
1.
choice.
No, okay. Oh, do you remember that?
Unfortunately, yeah.
I saw a reminder the other day of. Oh, I just remembered the game, by the way.
Oh, what the fuck?
Ah, fucked everyone! I wonder if anyone remembers. I just remembered the game.
You've doomed us all.
So there's going to be some
Everyone's
people that listen to this don't know what the
Stop
game is.
listening right
Be
now.
like, oh fuck it, I'm never listening to that again. But I was reminded of it by another podcast last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was fuming.
Cheating on us, you're listening to other podcasts.
Of course, they got more episodes than we do.
Yeah, it's true. Sorry. What was you going to say before about the game? Not about the game.
I was reminded the other day of One Man, One Jar.
Oh, yeah, I saw a picture, just like the picture of the jar on his feet.
That's what I saw, man.
I think that was the first one I watched.
Was it?
I remember specifically when I watched it as well. Like, somehow Connor knew about it, and he was like, do you want to watch a video? And I was like, yeah, and he's like, it's really fucked up. I was like, yeah, how fucked up? And he's like, it's really fucked up. And we were like on the laptop, and opposite us are our mums. Both of our mums. It was before his mum passed away, and yeah, they were both sitting on the sofa, so we're on the laptop. We didn't watch it with sound.
Okay.
But I remember as soon as both like, what the fuck, when the jaw's going, but as soon as it broke,
yeah,
we were
mate.
both giggling like a pair of fucking children. Well, we were children, and they're like, "What are you watching?" We're like, "Nothing."
I love the parent instinct. It's like they're giggling and something is wrong.
And you could tell by the way we were giggling that it was something we were not supposed to be seeing.
Do you want to watch a video? Fucking hell, Connor, you creep.
Oh dear.
Oh,
Good times.
oh my god. Yeah, man, that was shit. One man, one screwdriver, all that shit.
Oh dear.
Don't need to be
Don't
discussed.
get
does it?
websites like that anymore.
No, I'm glad, bruv. Well, no,
Oh,
it all went to WhatsApp group
I was
chats,
gonna
didn't
say,
it?
to be
Because it's seen
fair-
fucking beheadings and shootings, and I've seen people playing football with someone's head.
That sucks.
Oh, mate, I've seen all sorts. I'm sure many people have, because there's a lot of WhatsApp groups out there, but I've removed myself from all that because it would not do me any favours.
Nah.
Excuse me, I do apologise.
You're good.
Yeah, no, it
He's a
weren't
little
doing,
sleepy boy today.
yeah, weren't doing me no good at all. Because, you know, you see like 5 beheadings and 6 shootings every day. So
Yeah, probably.
it'd take your toll. There were some fucking like brilliant videos, like there'd be some fucking stupid cunt who'd jump into a tiger enclosure and get shredded. That is brilliant. Fantastic. Don't go in there.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
To be fair.
Like,
To be
and then
fair.
the fucking tiger gets shot and you're like, oh wow, that's just wrong.
Yeah.
So wrong. Or there was this one guy, like, he was cutting a tree down and he'd not supported something properly, and this bit of this tree comes swinging at his face like a fucking great big, like a trap in a game or something, like Skyrim. Just a great big swinging hammer of a bit of a tree hits him in the jaw, mate, shreds his face to pieces.
That kind of makes me think of Happy Tree Face, you know, the lemonade stand episode.
Happy Tree Friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The fucking son just comes and wipes their fucking face off.
I think the funniest ones were always the little cub and his dad.
Yeah.
Because the dad got fucked up trying to get the cub out of all the traps and stuff. It was brilliant. Oh, happy.
So, my sister fucking reopened a core memory the other night.
Okay.
So, she just sends a picture, and it's of this VTech game. Do you know what a VTech is?
No.
I think they're owned by Leapfrog. You know, like the learning pad. Leap pad,
Oh,
sorry.
yeah.
I think, and so like we had one. It was a pink VTech. And all the games are like educational.
Yep.
They had like a Snow White game, but it's also educational. But there was this one game called what was it called? Alphabet Park Adventure.
Okay.
And we played quite a bit of that as a kid. That's probably one of the games that I think I might have completed. Or at least like got through, because when I was obviously when you're a kid you fucking suck, you don't get past level 2.
No.
But there was like the last level of the game, you're like in a theme park and there's these clowns. And I remember being stuck on that level for weeks. I tried it every day for like a couple of hours, as much as I could, because it was my sister's console as well, so like I didn't play on it too much. But I was on that level for a long time.
Oh,
and
I remember that.
Hearing the clown laughing, and it just awoke something.
Really? That's mad, isn't it?
It was just like
forgot about all them years.
And now, like every day since, in my the back of my head, I've just got me, because that's the noise the fucking clowns make, and it's just like,
oh, fair enough.
Just crazy fucking shit.
Sure. Oh man, what do we remember from our childhood? There's played on my own a lot. By my own choosing.
Oh, right.
By my own choosing. I just my family. Well, I mean, we did obviously we did stuff together, and played game.
Sorry.
we played games, and I remember this Scooby Doo board game I had once. I bet my little sister remembers that. That was fucking sick. Or Don't Drop the Acorn. That was sick. But it was literally like loads of little needly bits of plastic through this tree, and it's got the acorns in it, and you got to pull them out.
A different version of that, not an acorn one, but yeah.
So we had that, but yeah, Scooby Doo board game, that was wicked.
That's cool.
But yeah, no, I played them with my Lego and my cars a lot, or played outside on the trampoline and stuff.
Yeah.
Or in the field. I spent a lot of my childhood in the field, just playing in the field, running around, doing shit.
Yeah. Kid shit.
Just, yeah, man. My dad built us a swing out there.
That's cool. My dad didn't.
Huh? Did you say your dad didn't? You dropped your own dad joke. Cool. Your fucking siblings yesterday were on one, bruv. I don't mind the jokes, but I had 3 within the space of like 25 minutes. And they were all brutal.
They were, they're the 2 loudest. I don't actually know. No, they all can be a bit loud, I guess. I think they just got comfortable with you. They know what makes you shocks you and what makes you laugh, so they can.
Brilliant.
Yeah, they're funny. Bless them. Anthony. So Anthony, my brother. He's called Anthony. It doesn't matter. You won't find him. Don't know his name.
Stop naming everyone, bro. You name them and go, oh, shouldn't, and then you're like, oh, fuck it, I'll do it anyway.
I'm only saying the first names, I guess. He had to get the bus and decided to try and wait until the last bus, and he even missed it. It was either early, it just didn't turn up, so he had to walk. Like, my sister lives away from the bus station, so like 20 minutes, so he had to walk all the way 20 minutes there. He was there for an hour. We'd almost watched the entirety of Haunted Mansion, and he called me up and he's like, when's the bus coming? Well, like, it hasn't been yet. He's like, no. I'm like, well, checked it, he just missed the bus, so he had to walk all the way back to my sister's and get the bus in the morning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks.
Bless him.
He could have just walked back to his. It's not that far, is it? Oh, no, it's quite far. It's quite
a long walk.
It's quite far. Maybe if you had a bike or something.
If you had a bike, obviously. You'd have been alright.
Or an army of young children to pull you along a sled.
Yeah, absolutely.
How many kids do you reckon you need to pull you along the floor?
Yeah, I'm quite heavy, so quite a lot of children. What surface floor are we talking about here?
We're gonna go for something quite difficult. We're gonna go for like a dog sled type thing. So you haven't got wheels.
Yep.
You just got bits of metal.
Yep.
Being scraped along tarmac road.
Tarmac road. So I'm thinking you're gonna need at least like 7 babies just to pull that thing alone.
I didn't say babies. I said children.
Oh, okay, that changed it. I don't know why I had specifically babies in mind.
You thinking about babies for?
Like, I don't know, look, I felt
You
they
think
were
about
easier
babies
to
pulling you?
harness. Because they're also crawling for, I don't know.
Okay, let's do babies then. Let's do
Alright.
do 1-year-olds that are actually just crawling on their hands and knees.
crawlers,
How
yeah.
many are you gonna need
How
to
many?
pull?
So, like I said, I think you're going to need at least 7 to pull a sled on its
I
own.
think you need thousands. I
I'm
think half of
gonna
them would just be
at
sleeping.
At least 100 babies.
We need to do the math to see how much a baby can pull.
At the pub. How much can a baby pull?
Really, I wish baby was my wingman.
To be fair.
Best wingmans, big babies and puppies.
Yep. And men with wings.
Of course, men with wings, yes. Like Tom Jones.
Yeah.
He doesn't have wings. I don't know why I said Tom Jones.
I don't know. I don't know why I agreed.
We're at this point now where I don't know what's going on anymore, to be
We're
honest.
just kind of rambling shit.
We are just rambling pure shit, and we have been rambling pure shit for the past half an hour.
We have.
I don't even think we've had an actual conversation.
I'm pretty sure we
I
have.
think there's just been a lot of blank spaces and a lot of mad, probably people thinking, "Wow, these boys need help."
Yeah. Well, that's us though. And
I suppose
that's
is
what
us.
a lot of the podcast might be. You know.
Yeah,
We
to be
we
fair-
have subjects. We talked about our subjects, so we just kind of.
Went off.
It's just kind of what we do when we're together.
I'm surprised we didn't talk longer about our subjects. We ended up going through them quite quickly. I was shocked.
I guess because we watched FNAF and the boxing like 2 weeks ago.
Well,
So
no,
we've already-
Friday nights was last week. Boxing was last weekend.
I meant like the
Oh,
KSI
yeah, I
boxing.
suppose so.
A lot
Yeah.
of that was early. And we had kind of spoken, especially about the boxing. We had spoken about that quite a bit already. Like since then. So
Yeah.
we're kind of rehashing what we.
I suppose, yeah,
so we
yeah,
kinda-
yeah. To be fair, I suppose we've
smash
got to
through
try and do this every week to keep everything fresh. I
Yeah,
guess.
yeah. Then you could talk about it a little bit more
Mm.
about feelings
That's
and
a,
whatnot.
that's a good idea. That's a good idea. But yeah, well, we'll see what happens.
We
We
shall
should,
see.
we should be able to do one next week as well.
Yeah, fingers
So,
crossed.
Yeah, but
But
bum
bum bum.
sign of
I'm
stupidity.
loving it.
I don't think you could do that. Can
Can
you
I
do
not?
that?
Come at me, McDonald. I fucking dare you.
Yeah, come at us, Mackie D's.
I'm calling Ronald McDonald to the ring. Any fighting style he wants, boxing, MMA, I'll fucking have him.
Yeah. You
I
fucking
was going to
calling out
go
Ronald
on a
McDonald.
whole rant then until you started laughing.
You should have. You should have. Do your rant.
Okay.
Do your rant.
Let the morals go. I'm out of the headspace. I'm out of the headspace. I was
Fucking
gonna do like
redhead, curly head, fucking stupid.
stupid
prick.
white fucking makeup. Your yellow fucking jumps.
Oh, you
my
fucking, you're
God.
not even famous yet. You called out Ronald McDonald.
Well, that's when Raka Raka turns up.
I'll call out Jake Paul then.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
You're
I'll
going
reckon.
for the big dogs.
Yeah, I'll fucking have him.
There we go.
I reckon.
You reckon?
I reckon so.
There you
However he wants. Tickle fight, pillow fight, the lot.
go. Apparently, there's professional pillow fights.
Yes, I've seen that. There is also telephone boxing.
What is that?
Well, you can imagine there's two people in a telephone box and they are punching each other.
Oh,
There's also car jiu-jitsu, which is actually quite funny to watch because they start strapped up in the two front seats,
right.
and then the timer goes off, and obviously the first thing is like they're trying to grab each other to stop them from undoing the belt.
Yeah.
And then the one gets the belt off and they just climb on top of the other one. Mate, it's mental.
That sounds nuts. I'm gonna look at that up as soon as I get
It's
home.
brilliant. But the telephone box is just stupid.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, it's a bit
that's-
brutal as well. But of course we've got power slap as well, which I think that's dumb.
I think it's getting too big than it needs to be.
I think it just no.
It's-
Just no.
I don't know. It's just people slapping each other.
It's just weird, man. Like, you are letting someone hit you. I think they get like 3 slaps or something. Like, you get to slap. It's multiple slaps. You should not be getting hit like that.
No.
Like, at least professional fighters can avoid it.
Yeah.
You know, that's just mental to me. Just a bit dumb, but oh well. What are you gonna do?
Not that.
When they come for you, you've called out Ronald McDonald. I've called out. I don't know. I'll fight anyone. I'll fight Eminem.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why?
No, I don't know. I love Eminem. To be fair, not his new stuff. Don't know his new stuff, but I love.
Yeah.
There's like a good solid 2 years where I only listened to rap, and Eminem was at the forefront of all of it.
Fair enough.
Because he's got that skill.
Yeah.
Which some people hate on.
Well, potato.
He's like the only white person in history to have the N-word pass. And
Probably,
he's never said it. Do you reckon he said it in secret?
I think he has.
Not in secret.
Doesn't he not say Rap God?
No. I'd be shocked if he says it. Because he's even got another song where he raps to make it sound like he's going to say it, but then he leaves it as a blank beat.
Maybe.
Have a look, but I don't think so. But if he hasn't, do you reckon he's like, when he's hanging out with Snoop and Dre, and like, they're all like, yo, and he's like, yo.
Absolutely. I think they would bully him if he didn't.
You think?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Depends if he... Yeah.
Little bitch-ass white boy. Maybe.
Well, do you want to start wrapping things up?
I think on that note we should end it, because we've got crap content this week.
Oh, that's not been too bad.
No, I think a lot of it was good. Packing it. A lot of it was good. I think I just keep wandering off in the distance, to be honest, mate.
It's alright. Let's
wrap this up. Let's plug it up like you would your girlfriend's bumhole.
Lovely. Thank you for listening.
As always.
Find
twice.
us on Spotify.
YouTube.
Just type in Noobearian and Spotify, and it's the
Jibber
first thing
Jabber.
that comes up.
Jibber Jabber works.
Does Jibber Jabber work?
I'm sure Jibber Jabber. I'll find out right now. I'm sure Jibber Jabber works.
YouTube.com/Noobearian. I don't know what the links are on Amazon, but they will all be linked under the YouTube video anyway.
Bruv, Jibber, there it is.
Lovely. That's what we like to see. That's actually sick. Well, or is it like that just because you follow us, though?
I don't know.
Or either way, just type in Jibber Jabber on Spotify.
You'll find it. You'll find it.
Us. And we shall record next episode next week.
Next week, so it'll be a bit more frequent. I'll
out there
try to not be so dead.
It's alright.
And we'll go on from there. Stay safe.
What did we say we'll talk about?
Top 5 movies.
Okay, top 5 movies next time.
Top 5 movies.
And probably UFC.
There's some UFC this weekend, but it's not massive.
One. Okay.
That's next weekend.
We'll
talk about that.
Catch us next week. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, everybody. Stay safe and toodly pippings.
Bye.
Jibber.
Jabber.
Jabber.
Jibber.
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 Jibber.
Jabber.
Jabber. Jibber. Jabber. Jibber. Jabber. Jibber. Jabber. Jibber.
Jabber.
Jabber.
Jibber.
Jibber.
Jabber.
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 Jabber. Jibber.
Jabber.
Jabber. Jibber.
Jabber.
Jabber. Jibber.
Jabber.
Jabber.
Jibber.
Jibber.
Jabber.
Jabber. Jabber. Jibber. Jabber. Jibber. Jabber. Jibber.
Jabber.